Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday? Tuesday. Yeah, I know it's getting a little tough to keep track of what day it is. It's weird. But hope you are all having a wonderful week. If you're here in Denver, we're getting a little bit of sunshine. A lot of bit of sunshine should be nice and warm today and tomorrow, I think naturally before the snow comes. So, that's Denver for you. But weather aside, hope you guys are all feeling a little bit rested and relaxed this morning. If not, that's okay. And that's actually the kind of topic that I want to chat with you guys about this morning. This was sent to me by one of our participants in the neuro rehab program, and it was a great reminder. It's called Yes and so I want to read that to you guys. Yes, we can feel grateful and disappointed about things being canceled. Yes, we can enjoy extra time with loved ones and feel overwhelmed by their presence. Yes, we can be hopeful and feel like everything is falling apart. Yes, we can be a source of support for others and prioritize our needs, fill our own cup. So, excuse me, I just thought that was a really great reminder because right now there is a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of anxiety and worry and negativity that's out there. And it's okay to feel that. I know a lot of times I'll bring quotes that are positive and happy and hopeful. And if you're ever in a bad mood, you're probably like, oh God, enough with it. It's too much. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel the anxiety and the worry. It's okay to feel alone right now. There's a lot going on, and it's a lot for us to process. So I just want to maybe take a moment and remind you guys that we're all doing the best we can, and sometimes that's enough for the day. So yeah, if you don't mind sharing, I'd love to know what you do though when you do have that bad day. Um, how do you give yourself that love, that compassion that we all deserve? But sometimes we don't always make it a priority for ourselves. So yeah, feel free to share in the comments. As always, give us some feedback. Let us know how you guys are doing out there. Hopefully everyone's staying healthy and well and safe. But yeah, let's just remind ourselves it's okay if we have a bad day, and it's okay to give ourselves a little bit of love and extra compassion when we need it. And if you want to share how you do that, feel free to leave that in the comments. But we'll go ahead, we'll get started. We're going to do the stretches today. We will do the 10-minute meditation as well. But right in between those two, I'm going to give us a little guidance on something called a self-compassion break. So it's a real short exercise. It can be included in any kind of breath work or meditation, or not. The good thing is you could be doing the dishes and do it for yourself. You could be watching TV and give yourself that mental break. So I'll lead you guys through that as well. But I'll go ahead and get all this situated and we'll get started, okay? All right. So, as always, let's go ahead and come to a nice tall seat. We're going to have our feet flat on the floor here. Hips heavy on the chair. Sorry, I'm getting my chair aligned over here. Hips heavy, feel a nice grounding feeling through the lower half of your body, just rooted into whatever surface you're sitting on. And then from that grounding of the lower half of your body, try to make your upper half of your body just feel a little lighter, a little longer. Feel your spine grow and sit up a little taller. Go ahead and relax your shoulders down, and then make sure the top of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. So we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I'll invite you to close your eyes here or soften the gaze. So go ahead, inhale through the nose, belly fills, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Good. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Good. So even that right there, just a few deep breaths throughout the day. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe that's what you do to fill up your cup or just reset. It's a great way to kind of reset the body, reset the mind. All right, so we'll move into our stretches. So as always, we'll start with lower extremities. Go ahead and bring your legs out as far as they'll go. And then we're just going to start by pointing and flexing our feet. Pointing and flexing our feet. Now, if you're unable to see physical motion in any part of your body, any part of these stretches, that's okay. Just go ahead, close the eyes, and watch as the body energetically moves. Good, and just keep the breath moving slow and steady as your body moves. You might be going a little slower, or maybe even a little faster, whatever is best for you today. Good, take another deep breath in, and a slow breath out. Good. When you're done with that, go ahead and keep those legs extended, but if it's easy, go ahead and allow your heels to touch the floor, but then draw your toes back towards your face. So your feet are going to be flexed. So right now you can see the bottom of my feet, right? So I want my toes flexed back up towards my face. And then with my hands, I'm going to reach all the way out towards my feet. Try to keep the spine long and lifted here. You just don't want to crunch into the rib cage or around the spine too much. And just keep the breath moving. Once again, notice if you feel any sensation or notice what arises in the back of the legs. Allowing the muscles of the calves and the hamstrings to slowly soften and stretch away from one another. Good, no need to force anything, just trying to let go of any extra tension or any extra holding. Take one more deep breath in, watch as the belly fills. Exhale, maybe deepen the stretch, just notice any sensation. Good, another inhale here. And then as you exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and once again have your feet flat on the floor, hips heavy. And now we're going to stretch the inside of our thigh muscles here. So just drawing the knees in opposite directions. If you're able, feel free to use your hands or your forearms, or just use the muscles of the legs and the hips to draw your knees away from one another. And this is just a nice gentle stretch for the hip adductor muscles. And again, keep the breath moving, slow and steady. No need to force anything. Try to allow your shoulders to relax down. Maybe let go of any tension you have in the jaw or any holding that's going on in the face muscles. Just give yourself a little love and compassion here. We all could use a little bit extra of that right now. Good, take one more deep breath in. And exhale, come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Good, so let's go ahead and reset. Once again, we're gonna sit up nice and tall here. Spine is long, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, so now we'll go ahead and stretch the back of our hips. So starting with the right leg, we're gonna bring that knee up into the chest, up into your torso. And if it feels good, maybe crossing over the opposite leg. Just try to keep your spine nice and long and lifted. Allow the shoulders to relax here. With every breath in, sit up a little taller. Spine grows a little longer. And with every breath out, gently draw that knee a little closer to the torso, maybe opening up the hip a little deeper. Good. Keep the breath moving. Just observe any sensations that might be arising. Take one more deep breath in, sit up nice and tall, and then as you exhale, go ahead and release that leg down. Good. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Inhale once again, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, we're going to draw the left knee up into the chest, up into the torso. If it feels good, go ahead and cross over the opposite leg. And again, just gently drawing that knee into a little deeper position. Not forcing, there shouldn't be any pain. Just noticing what you feel on the back side of that left hip. And of course, continuing to breathe. Good. One more deep breath in as you sit up nice and tall, spine grows long. And exhale, slowly release that leg down. Good. All right, let's take another breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Watch as the body expands with air. And exhale, open mouth, let it go. Good. So next we're going to do a little bit of rotation here. So as always, sit up nice and tall. Lower half of the body rooted and grounding. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Now you can either grab a hold of the chair that you're sitting on, or if you just have a leg available, anywhere, maybe the seat of the chair, anywhere that's going to allow you to have a little bit more leverage. And that's just to deepen the twist slightly if it feels good. Good. Maybe you look over the right shoulder to continue the stretch through the whole length of the spine. With every breath in, sit a little taller. Watch as the spine grows a little longer. And then with every breath out, maybe twist a little deeper. Even if it's just energetically bringing the gaze over the right shoulder. Good. Take one more deep breath here. Fill the body, fill the belly. And exhale, slowly come back through center. Go ahead and unwind. Nice job. So we'll switch sides. So once again, lower half of the body rooted. Inhale, spine lengthens. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Good. Once again, grabbing a hold of whatever can give you a little extra leverage, maybe the back of the chair, maybe if your chair has an arm, or just using your own body. Trying to relax into each posture. No need to force anything. Inhale as the spine grows longer, pull the breath in. And then exhale, maybe twisting a little deeper. Maybe the gaze is over the left shoulder. Good. Keep the breath moving softly in, softly out. Take one more deep breath in as you lengthen through the top of your head. And then exhale, come on back through center. Go ahead, unwind it out. Nice job, you guys. So now we're going to open up the back side of our body. So legs stay exactly where they're at. And just gently bring your hands down towards the floor and let the top half of your body follow. So I'm going to have my head lifted so I can give you guys cues, but I want to show you next that just go ahead, if possible, and if it feels comfortable, to relax your head down towards the ground. Good. Just let the weight of your head come all the way towards the floor. Allowing the back spinal muscles to softly stretch open here. Just letting gravity do its job and gently draw you down towards the floor. Shouldn't be any forcing or any tension. If there's any pain or discomfort, just back off a little bit. Good. Take one more deep breath in, fill the belly. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself back on up towards seated. Good. And just give yourself a minute here. Being upside down, all the blood will rush one way. So now we need to give ourselves a second to let it rush the other way. Just let everything stabilize and resettle. Bring the spine back in line. Nice job. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and open up the front of our body. So as you inhale once more, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, you have a couple options. You can start by squeezing your shoulder blades together. That'll automatically open up the chest. If you have a chair that you can lean the top of your back over, go ahead and do that. Or maybe you just open up your arms to either sides of the chair. Really anything right here that's just going to open up the pec muscles, letting them stretch away from themselves, feeling a nice opening in the abdominal muscles as well. Just really allowing the front of the body to open up here. This is a great place too to kind of let your heart space open up and maybe bring a little love and self-compassion into your breath right now. Just reminding yourself that it's okay. It's okay if you're having a bad day. It's okay if you need to take a minute for yourself. Hopefully this time together is one of the few minutes that you're going to take for yourself. Good. Just watching the chest rise and fall with the breath in and the breath out. Nice job, you guys. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, we'll slowly come on back up to seated again. Good. Just allow your shoulders to relax down the back once more. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to our upper extremities. So we will start by clasping our hands here as you're able. A couple options. If your grip needs to change, that's okay. Maybe you're clasping the wrist of the other hand, or maybe you are just moving one arm overhead, whatever is going to be best for you and your body today. So I'll go ahead and guide with clasped hands here. So again, hips are heavy, feet are flat on the floor, and then inhale as you bring your fingertips up and over in the direction of the ceiling. Just like with all of our postures, this is going to look a little bit different for everyone. Maybe you're at different levels of where your hands are reaching to. And that's okay. Wherever you're at in your own body right now, in this moment, just go ahead and be there. Give yourself a little love, a little forgiveness, a little compassion. No need to uphold any expectations. Just give yourself the gift of breath right now. Acknowledge that you're giving yourself the gift of movement. Good. Take another deep breath in here and maybe try to reach a little higher. Reach a little higher. A little higher, and maybe one more higher. Good, and then slowly, slowly, slowly come on down, releasing your arms. Good, nice job. So we're going to go ahead and do the scapular glides. This is always the part where I don't have a table, so I'm going to turn to the side and show you guys another option. If you do have a table, go ahead and place your hands right on top of that or any other flat surface and just reach your fingertips up and away from your body. For those of us that don't have a table, you can clasp your hands here, or you can just mimic what I was doing. Either way, you're just going to round your back here so your fingertips and your back body are reaching in opposite directions. But this is going to allow the shoulder blades to move up and around the rib cage. And you can always come back a little and then reach out again. That should allow you to feel a little bit of the movement in the shoulder blades if you're having a tough time with this one. And wherever you're at, again, just keep breathing. Let the inhale slowly fill the body. And then as you exhale, watch it slowly trickle out. Good. Try to relax the neck and shoulders here. Maybe the armpits get a little bit more of a stretch. Take one more deep breath in as your fingertips reach a little further away. And then exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. All right, we'll go ahead and face forward once more. So we're going to stretch the back of our shoulders here now. So starting with the right hand, couple options. You can bring it just up and across, reaching in the opposite direction. Second option, go ahead and grab onto the opposite shoulder, and that'll just give you a little extra leverage here. Should feel a gentle opening in the back side of this arm. And then third option is maybe you use the opposite hand to just give a little extra overpressure here. And just notice what feels best for you. Notice what sensations pop up. Again, no need to force anything. Just being right where you're at, filling the body with breath, sitting up a little taller. And then as you exhale and let the breath go, maybe deepen the stretch. Good. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, slowly release. Good job. So we'll go ahead and switch sides. Bring the left arm up and across the body. Maybe you're just here today, and that's okay. Reaching in the opposite direction. You have two other options. You could go ahead and grab hold of this shoulder if you need a little extra leverage or a little extra support. Good. And then your third option is to use the opposite hand just to gently apply some overpressure here. Maybe feeling a little bit deeper of a sensation in the back side of that left shoulder. Good. Sit up nice and tall with every breath in. And maybe stretch a little deeper with every breath out. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, slowly release that arm down. Nice job, you guys. All right, go ahead and just roll out the shoulders here. Let go of any extra tension. Maybe alternating. Maybe going forwards. Whatever feels good in your body right now, go ahead and do that. All right, good. So once again, we'll come back to a nice tall seat. We've got two stretches left. So go ahead, feet flat on the floor, hips heavy, spine long once again. Feel the top of your head reach towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. And I invite you here to close your eyes. Soften the gaze maybe. And really just let go of any expectation of what this needs to look like. Simply letting gravity draw the weight of your head towards the right side. As your left Sided neck muscles softly stretch open, gently melting away from one another. Good. Take a few more deep breaths here. Just relaxing into the posture, trying to let go of any tension or holding or any mental worry. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, come back through center. Good. We'll switch sides. So once again, inhale, sit up nice and tall, spine grows long, head reaches. And then exhale, dropping the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. And once again, closing the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Just letting the weight of your head melt over towards the floor with a gentle pull of gravity. Allowing the muscles on the right side of the neck to gently stretch open. Softly melt away from one another. And trying to let go and relax a little more with every breath out. Good. Take a couple another breaths here. Just allowing any tension or stress, whether it's physical or mental, to melt away. Take one more deep breath in here. And as you exhale, gently drop the chin down towards the chest. And just slowly begin to make circles with the head and the neck. Just a gentle rotation here. Try not to force the movement or force the speed. Just allowing the stretch to move through all corners of the cervical spine. When you're ready, switch directions. Watching and feeling as the stretch once again rotates through front, back, and sides of your neck. Keep the breath moving as you feel and notice any sensations. And then when you're ready, come back through center. Once more, sit up nice and tall. Lower half of the body heavy and rooted, grounding down to the floor, grounding into your chair. And the top half of your body long and light and lifted. Shoulders relaxed. We'll go ahead and finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes once again or have a soft gaze. We'll inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good, and just allow your breath to come back to normal. Maybe take a minute, notice how you feel. Notice any sensations that might be arising. Give yourself a little love and compassion and gratitude for showing up to this today. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that is the end of our stretches. So nice job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining for those. We will go ahead and transition into a little bit of mindfulness and meditation. So if you give me about 30 seconds, I'll get set up here and we'll continue on. All right. All right. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more rejuvenated, maybe a little connected more to your body right now. A little bit of movement goes a long way, right? Okay, so as I mentioned, we are going to do the 10-minute meditation again. However, before we do that, I just want to introduce to you guys, it's a really short, really simple practice that you can do at any point throughout the day. And this is not something that I created. You can find it in several different resources, but it's called a self-compassion break. So if you want to Google it, feel free. It's again, self-compassion break. And so it just allows you a few minutes to kind of reset, maybe feel the stress that you're actually feeling, and then give yourself a little love and compassion to acknowledge what you're feeling in that moment. Right, especially right now, there's a lot that's difficult. There's a lot that's causing stress. There's a lot of unknown, a lot of uncertainty, and it's okay to allow yourself to feel that. If we just closed off or if we just pushed all those emotions down, we wouldn't be fully expressing ourselves as humans, right? With every good comes the bad and all the shades in between. And so we don't want to deny those feelings. We don't want to ignore them. But we want to give ourselves the space and I guess, the compassion in order to do that and to acknowledge it. So go ahead again, just take a nice easy seat, feel relaxed, take a deep breath in. Good, and let that go. So I'll go ahead and guide you guys through this. Probably not hard to do right now, but go ahead and think of a situation in your life that is difficult, something that's causing you a little extra stress. Go ahead, call that situation to mind, and then see if you can actually feel the stress, feel the emotional discomfort in your body. We know that stress is a very real thing and it manifests very physically, and it can manifest differently for everyone. So just take a moment and see where that stress is arising right now in your body and maybe in your mind, and just acknowledge it. And then go ahead, say to yourself, this is a moment of suffering. Or this is stress. Or this hurts. Whatever you are feeling right now, acknowledge that. Notice maybe where the pain and the hurt and the worry are. Now go ahead and say, suffering is a part of life. We all share it. It's a common humanity. You're not alone in this. We all struggle. Struggles look different, but we all definitely struggle. And know that other people feel this way sometimes too. So now, either with one hand or two, whatever feels comfortable for you, go ahead and place them over your heart. If you're not comfortable with that, just go ahead and keep your hands in your lap wherever it feels good for you. And just say to yourself, may I be kind. May I be kind to myself. May I give myself the compassion that I need. May I learn to accept myself as I am. May I learn to accept the situation that I'm in. May I be strong. May I be patient. May I be kind to myself. Good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Nice job, you guys. And it's as simple as that. So again, that was just called a self-compassion break. You can Google it. There's a lot of sources out there that have it. They might look a little different way or have a little bit of a different setup. But it's just a gentle reminder to acknowledge where you're at in this moment. Let yourself know that it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to be in pain and acknowledge that you're hurting. And then allow yourself the opportunity to give yourself a little love and compassion. So nice job. All right, so the next thing and the final thing, we will go ahead and move into our meditation. So as of yesterday, we had upped it to 10 minutes. Last week we were doing 8 minutes. Now we're up to 10 minutes. So just as I've done in the past, I will go ahead and set the timer on my app, Insight Timer. So we'll go ahead and hear the bell that will start and indicate, that'll indicate the start of the 10 minutes. I will guide you through the meditation. So I'll continue to give you some cues and just remind you to return to your breath. So go ahead, find a comfortable position. Just relax yourself again here. I invite you to close your eyes, bring the attention inward. And just let me go ahead and guide this. You'll hear the bell to start, and then we'll hear the bell to finish. And don't worry about any expectations in between. So the bell has started and we are in those 10 minutes. And once again, if you haven't already, close your eyes. Soften the gaze. Just allow yourself to do a quick body scan. Maybe notice where you're holding any tension. Try to let go. Any clenching in the jaw or the face muscles. Allow your shoulders to relax. Hands are heavy on the lap. Legs and feet resting on the surface below. And I invite you to bring your attention to your breath. No need to change your breath or force your inhales or exhales. Simply observe. Notice how you are breathing. If it helps, you can find what's called an anchor spot in your body. Maybe that's your nostrils, focusing on that part of the nose as the breath travels in and the breath travels out. Maybe it's your chest, watching both the front and the back body expand with every inhale and soften back down with every exhale. Perhaps you watch your diaphragm or your belly, noticing as the belly fills when you take a breath in, and then watch as the belly empties with the breath out. Just try to focus on one point in the body, or maybe on the breath itself. Wherever that focus point is, let that be your constant. If you've been distracted, or maybe your eyes have opened, that's okay. Just acknowledge. Acknowledge that that's human. And then give yourself the space and the compassion to return to your breath. Watching the inhale, watching the exhale. Coming back to your anchor spot, coming back to your point of focus. If your mind has wandered, if worry has crept in, or plans for this afternoon have overcome, that's okay. Once again, acknowledge. Allow yourself to observe those thoughts. And then try to let them go. Bring yourself back to this moment. Nothing to do. No expectations to uphold. Simply return to the breath. Continue breathing in this way. If you notice that irritation is creeping in again, maybe frustration, maybe sadness, whatever it is, be okay with it. Acknowledge it. And then once again, let it go. And try to just follow your breath. Follow your breath here for one full cycle. Choose your anchor spot as you watch the inhale, followed by the exhale. If you got distracted halfway through, no worries. You get another opportunity with every breath. Try once more. Watch the inhale and the exhale. If you're able to watch for one breath, try two. If two seems easy, go for three. If you've got three down, just keep going. We're within our final 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and let go of the verbal guidance. When you hear the bell, that'll indicate the end of the 10 minutes. You can go ahead and let go of any focus at that point. Until then, just continue to watch as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Go ahead and let go of any focus you've been holding on to. Take a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. Just take another moment to notice. Notice how you feel. Notice any thoughts or sensations. And none of them are right or wrong. We're just giving ourselves the space to be aware. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And give yourself a little love and compassion here. A little bit of gratitude. Give yourself the credit for creating this space today to just take time. Take time to breathe. Take time to move. Take time to reconnect with our body, our mind, and our breath. Thank you guys so much for joining as always. I appreciate this probably more than you guys know. This is my daily dose of love and self-compassion and gratitude right here. Please continue to join us for as long as you're able and as long as you want. I'll continue to be on here at 10 o'clock in the morning for you guys. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy and well. And remember, it's okay. It's okay to have a bad day. And then it's okay to give yourself a little bit of love to try and overcome that bad day. So I wish you guys all a beautiful day and a wonderful day. And once again, thank you so much for joining.